everyone. So welcome you all once again to my class. So in the last class we were seeing about like nutrition, different types of nutrition, and I gave you a clear explanation about autotrophic nutrition. I hope you all remember about all those things. What is autotrophic nutrition, how it takes place, and the mechanism, how it takes place, each and everything I told you in detail. Okay, so today we are going to see about heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, so far like I have given you an overview like what is heterotrophic nutrition and what are the different types of heterotrophic nutrition. So let us move in detail about heterotrophic nutrition today. Yes, come, let's go. So today we are going to see about heterotrophic nutrition. Yes, so first we should define what is heterotrophic nutrition. Before that, we should know the meaning of the word heterotrophic nutrition. Am I right? So first we'll go for the word. We'll separate the word into two, like hetero and trophic. So what is hetero? Hetero in the sense it is different, and trophy in the sense it is nutrition. So we are going to see about different nutrition. What is it different? The thing is, in heterotrophic nutrition, if you see, organism, they cannot make or synthesize its own food. So they are depending upon different organisms for their food. Okay, so that is the meaning, because that's the meaning it comes hetero for different. It's clear? Okay, so now we'll go for the definition. What is heterotrophic nutrition, or define heterotrophic nutrition? If this is a question, then what you should write? Organism cannot make or synthesize its own food is called heterotrophic nutrition. So therefore, where they depend? They depend upon other organisms for food. So this is your definition for heterotrophic nutrition. Can you tell me the definition for autotrophic nutrition? So what is autotrophic nutrition? Just an opposite. Organisms which can make or synthesize its own food is called autotrophic nutrition. Example is plants. So here in the heterotrophic nutrition, they cannot make or synthesize their own food. Who all cannot make? Every organisms except plants and like green structure like algae, all those things, they can prepare their own food. But all the other organisms, we cannot prepare our own food. We are depending upon other organisms, like human beings, we depend upon plants and animals. Yes, and the other animals are like large animals are depending upon the small creatures, on insects. Insects are depending upon the plants. So like variety of organisms are there in this. Okay, so now we will see about like different types of heterotrophic nutrition. So there are mainly three types of heterotrophic nutrition are there. What are they? It is saprophytic, parasitic and holozoic. So again we'll separate the word and we'll see the meaning. Then we'll go for the definition. Saprophytic. So sapro in the sense it is rotten, and phyto plants. Okay, so rotten, what is that? Rotten, dead and decayed organisms. If the organism go and feed on the dead and decayed organism, then it is called as saprophytic nutrition. Is it clear? Okay, so saprophytic, what is the definition? Define saprophytic nutrition. What you should write? Organism which feed on dead and decayed organism, dead and decayed other organisms, it is called as saprophytic nutrition. You can give an example of fungi, or you can give an example like in the fungi itself, you can give an example like mushroom. Understood? So all these organisms, what they are doing? They are going and feeding on, once the organism is dead, these fungi goes and feed upon those dead organism and they get energy and they grow up. Okay, next it is the parasitic. So para in the sense it is other. Okay, para means other and site it is grains. So what is the other? They go and feed upon other organisms, which is the living organisms. These saprophytic go and feed on dead and decayed organisms, but the parasitic go and feed on the other living organisms. So if I am there, if the virus is coming inside to my body, then I am the host and virus is the parasite. Is it clear? So in parasitic nutrition, they cannot go and feed on dead and decayed. They will not live upon the dead and decayed organisms. They can live only into the other living body. So for example, like I am there, I am the host for the virus. So virus can come and feed on me. They can enter into through the nostril or through the mouth. They enter into my body and they feed on my organs. So that type of a nutrition is called as parasitic nutrition. So what is the parasitic nutrition? How will you write? If an organism go and feed on the other living organisms, it is called as parasitic nutrition. So that living organisms serve as a host for the parasites. Is it clear? So you can give a best example like virus. So next is the Holozoic nutrition. So what is this Holozoic? Holo. First we'll define, like separate the word. Holo in the sense it is whole and zoic is a nutrition. So if then organisms go and feed on the whole organism, subsequently they just feed upon it, and if they digest, then it is called as Holozoic nutrition. A whole organisms we are feeding it. If we take a plant, a whole plant will take into our body. Am I right? Yes or no? So if we take a carrot, we are eating the root vegetable it is. So we are eating the whole plants. So, and we make it to digest in our body. So that type of a nutrition is called Holozoic nutrition. So how will you define this? If an organism goes and feed on the whole body and do the subsequent digestion, then it is called Holozoic nutrition. So under that Holozoic nutrition, it is again differentiated into three types: herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. So what is the herbivores? Herbivores are the plant-eating animals. You all know very well. So the organisms, the animals which go and feed upon the plants as a whole, then they are called as herbivore animals. Then what is carnivores? If an animal goes and feed upon the other organisms, like other animals, they tear and then they eat the flesh of the other animals, then they are called as carnivores. So they are feeding upon whole. Yes. Omnivores, they feed on both plants and animals. So such type of organism is called omnivores. So these are the different types of heterotrophic nutrition. I hope it is clear. Yes. So once again I'll tell you the three different types of heterotrophic nutrition. What are they? It is saprophytic, parasitic, holozoic. Sapro means rotten and phyto means plant. So if an organism feed upon dead and decayed organisms, then they are called as saprophytic nutrition. If an organism goes and feed on the other living organisms, then it is called as parasitic nutrition. If an organism take the whole organism as a food and it goes for subsequent digestion, then it is called Holozoic nutrition. So in the Holozoic, it is of three types: herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Is it clear? Yes. So now today just we have completed what is heterotrophic nutrition, definition and the types of heterotrophic nutrition, those definitions and the types of Holozoic nutrition. In the next class, we'll see about how amoeba is going to feed, how amoeba is taking the nutrition. Okay, so we'll see in the next class. Is it clear? If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, and you can comment in the comment box. Thank you.